Good morning. Namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share with you some support and some healing time to create a space of support for you. So welcome. And while you're coming in, I want to send out an extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So I am here, I'll be here for about 10 or 15 minutes, and my intention is to pull a card for the majority of us, and we'll talk about that card, that energy for a bit. And then I've got my drum here, so I'll do a bit of drumming today, which feels nice and grounding. So I trust you're well. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and what I suggest or recommend is that you take on board what feels right and what resonates with you in this moment, and let the rest go, and just think of this as a guide only. I don't really know what we're going to be talking about. It'll be governed by the card that comes up. So, oh, here comes the cat. I think I woke her from her slumber in the grasses. Good morning from us. It's Sunday morning here, Sunday the 16th or 17th. I don't know, whichever date it is. And it's in the morning. It's what time is it? It's 8:51 a.m. on Sunday the 17th. Sunday the 17th. So I trust that you're well. I trust that you're in good flow. I feel like, I feel like yesterday's video was really important for me personally, to reconnect in this way and remind myself of the importance of these connections, and hopefully you feel good. Hopefully you feel good. So I'm looking for the best card that the majority of us need for this moment, for this time that we're spending together, and also as we prepare to go into the drumming time. So the best card for the majority of us, these are my healing energy cards, and I am grabbing this card for us. And it's this here. This is card 86, called Regeneration. Regeneration. It's in the Rise category. And down here it says upgrade, new, aftermath, recovery, repair, rebuild, the new rising from the rubble, growing again, life continues, and a process. So this is after the fires have come through and burnt this forest out, and the aftermath reveals that destruction, we could say, but also reveals the hint of new life here, growing amongst the rubble, or growing amongst the ashes, the rubble of the past, the destruction of what happened. But we sprout again, we grow again, life begins again, life continues. So there is this spark of regeneration that I'm feeling in this card, especially after a period of difficulty, or a period of, difficulty is probably the best word that comes to mind right now. So this is us here, sprouting, sparked again with life, as the forest here and our life itself is being rejuvenated with life. Life is calling us. So sometimes we feel this way, don't we, maybe lately, where we might not feel much hope or much life in the destruction that we witness around us in our life, or the difficulties that we're facing. But this card's reminding us that we could be like this, that actually sitting underneath all of these burned out trees in this burned out countryside are seeds. And the seeds are waiting. They're dormant, they're sitting, they're waiting for the perfect moment and the perfect conditions to spark again with life, to activate themselves, to regenerate with life again. So I feel that this is really important for some of us to connect with at this time, is this feeling of upgrade and letting ourselves be activated to regain our appetite within difficult time periods or that sort of destructive energy. So that's what I want to drum for today. So I'm going to put this card here. And how does that feel for you? Are you in a period at the moment of regeneration? Are you getting your appetite back after a period of losing your appetite or feeling like things have burned out for you in your life? And if so, can we give ourselves permission to let this become a turning point where life is sparked again, where our appetite returns, and we generate this spark, this glimpse of hope, of renewal within us? So I want to put my cards down. I'm going to drum. Hopefully my cards won't blow away. I've got nothing to put on them, so if they do, they do. I'm going to drum now, and I'm going to drum to hold this space, especially if you resonate with what I've just been talking about and you need your appetite whetting again, if you need that rejuvenation, that spark, that activation again inside of you. Also, if there's something else that you're going through right now that you really need in this moment, whether it be strength or support or healing, love, whatever it might be, I also trust that you hold that intention in your heart as you listen to the drum. So there's nothing you can do wrong with the drum. All you need to do is listen, take some big deep breaths, and let the sound of the drum hold you and support you and carry you through whatever it is you're going through. Maybe let it activate that dormant seed that's been wanting more in or from life. And let this be the favourable condition, let this be the perfect moment to activate and awaken that seed within. So, I'm going to drum and see how you feel. This feels good. Okay. Nice big breath. Can you trust that the conditions are right, that they're favourable right now for you to activate that which has been sitting dormant within you? Are you ready to activate and awaken to life, to the new, to possibilities, to this being the perfect moment where the conditions are right for this activation of yours? And if so, what is it that's activating? What is it that calls you to awaken that part within? What is it that you need from life? Because if you don't know, how are you going to receive it? So what is it that you need to awaken you, to activate life again inside of you? What is it that you need to help you get your appetite back for life? So take a big breath and let that clarity come in. Let it come into your body, into your heart, into your mind. Let the clarity arrive in your life. And when you're ready, take a nice big breath. Maybe spend a moment connecting with the earth beneath you and that fertile ground. Isn't it beautiful? Easter morning. And all the kids around here playing. Excited and playful with life. But what I'm really feeling connected to is the earth. This fertile ground that sits underneath us. I'm outside now. I've literally got my feet down here on the ground. Maybe you don't, but maybe you can imagine travelling under the floor or wherever you are and down into the soil, the fertile ground that sits under you. And here in this fertile ground lays at least one seed. And this seed is awakening. It's activated with life. The conditions are favourable now to spark and germinate this seed. So what is this seed for you? What does it represent in this moment for you? Feel the fertility in this ground beneath you. Feel the perfect conditions. So thank you. I trust you enjoyed the drumming. I was drumming with this card and energy in mind, which is regeneration. The new rising up from the rubble, growing again. Life continues. So I trust this resonates. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull a card to go in just a moment. Before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this connection, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you would love to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. If you would love to learn more about me and the work I do here at Temple of Balance, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. So, I'm looking for the best card now to go. How can we carry this feeling that we have, this energy that we've just been connecting with? How can we carry this into our life now? When we prepare to turn this off, how can we let this seed continue to activate instead of allowing it to start activating but then start to wilt because we're not feeding it, or we're becoming distracted with the dramas of life. So how can we continue to nourish this new that's growing within us and beneath us in the earth, under our feet? So how can we carry this energy forward? That's what I'm looking for in this card. So the best card for us moving forward from here is this here. And it's this, card 108. 108, it's in the depth category, and it's called Plan, Reach, and Listen. Plan, Reach, and Listen. And this is one of my favourite artworks that I've done. Plan, Reach, Listen. Down here it says, make time to prioritise. And for some of us it may be reprioritise. If our priorities have been out of balance or lopsided, or focusing on the energy that comes to mind is the dead ground underneath us. The ground underneath us is fertile. It's fertile ground, it's grounding, it's lush, it's beautiful. I just want to get my hands into it. The ground underneath us is not dead. So if we've been focusing on the lack of life in our life, then we may find that this energy of this card is reminding us to reprioritise. So what are your current priorities? And is this current priority list, is it working for you? Is it sparking you with life? Is it whetting your appetite? Or does it make you feel dead inside? So it might be worth considering reprioritising. It says stamina, focus, holding position, organise, reach out for help, pay attention. Everything is connected together, and influence. So plan, reach, and listen. And there goes a raven overhead. So plan. What plans do you need to make now moving forward? Might it help you to get a bit more organised, or get some clarity on what your priorities are and what might be good for you to focus on moving forward? And organise yourself around that to create a doable plan. Or reach, maybe it's important for you to reach out for help. Reach out or step out of your comfort zone. Step into something exciting, something that motivates you, maybe something that you've always loved to do but you haven't done it for a while. And listen. What might it help you to listen to moving forward? Listening to your heart. What does your heart want? Listening to this fertile ground under your feet. What does it want to inspire or spark inside you? Maybe there are others around you that need a listening ear. So as you're listening, don't just listen with your ears. Think about listening with your heart. Listen with your body. What is it that you really want? Can you listen to your answer? So very interesting energy moving forward. It feels to be, even though there's a depth here with the category of this card, there feels to be something deeply motivating here. Something that's shifting deeply under the surface. Like the sands underneath us, the grounds are shifting. And we're moving out of that sort of dead zone of ground and into a more fertile zone of ground beneath us and the ground of our life. So I trust that resonates. Plan, reach, listen, and see how that fits for you and what motivates you in that to carry into your life. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back to connect with you again very, very soon. Take care of yourself, and namaste. Bye.